So I just need to understand a few things about your business, right? What exactly you're struggling with, and this is not a sales call, by the way. So just I'll try to understand, and if I try to help, I'll just give you a roadmap. Okay, these are the things that you need to do. If you're
Okay.
able to pull it from your end, no worries, absolutely happy about it. But if you need help, let's say Vishal, I think your expertise is good, and I need you to pull it off. We'll
Yeah.
take it from there.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So like just give me 2 minutes to tell you like who I am, why
Sure,
I'm calling you, and yes, I'll talk about our common interest and then we take it ahead.
sure, sure.
Like I'm someone who just got stuck in India, to be very honest. I
Mm-hmm.
worked a lot in finance, like I had a great job role back in investment banking and all, but I had to be back in India. Like my parent wasn't doing well, so I just took any job. So
Uh-huh.
that any job got me from finance to marketing, and I landed up taking Sanidhya course.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing course, to be honest. Like even my master in management program wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I recall you from there because I've been brainstorming my head to start my. So how I want to take this forward is like I know the learnings from the Sanidhya's course. I really like your templates. I haven't put anything in picture because I left my job. Like those guys sponsored me to take it, but things got haywire, and I was like, hey, this is a big year for me.
Mm-hmm.
So let's work on building a brand, and yeah, I have enough knowledge for that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's about it. I still need to grasp more expertise on the ad side, but I understand like most of the things than layman, I would say. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, I have two things right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
my side business is an Airbnb, which is brilliant, beautiful. I have no idea like how should I pitch in sales for that because it's
Uh-huh.
yeah, I can like share the link of it if you want. We can just discuss
Sure.
about it for 5 minutes. Then I'll tell you what I'm planning. Brand.
Sure. By the way, where are you from?
I'm from Chandigarh.
Chandigarh. We have friends from Chandigarh as well. So basically, we have this new podcast that we posted. So we helped them to scale to 8 figures in just 20 days.
How old is the company and what's the product?
So they were selling Tomorrowland tickets, and actually they were getting their work done by an agency. So old school method, they were running ads, collecting people's information, and we gave them a perfect funnel system. So we introduced a full funnel system, having landing pages, automations, email, WhatsApp, everything, trip
Very,
sequence. Uh,
very nice.
they did almost 1.62 CR, I guess.
See, dude, I do so many things and I'm just marking this year to be like,
You told me that you were doing marketing in management. No?
no, like, marketing. I was doing marketing for Hearing It brand in New Delhi when I was in Sanidhya's course.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, my journey was like getting acquainted with couple of agencies. They don't work out. They just like 2, 3 months checking your performance and then they perform shit. So I was the mediator and I was too pressurized. I was like, yeah, what the hell am I doing? I would rather put in ads to my Airbnb and start my own brand.
Uh-huh.
So I never had like, I mean, the work culture in North America versus India is very different. I would rather do business over here than taking a job, even in Deloitte or elsewhere. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's where I come from.
Understood. Understood. For Airbnb, so just give me a second.
Yeah, it's booking.
You'll find this very interesting. So this is Elgin Hall. If you're from Chandigarh, so there is Elgin Cafe as well.
I may have heard about it.
So the brand owner name is.
Okay.
So if you'll search for Elgin Hall, so we are actually running ads for. So that is like a 5 star.
I haven't put in that much money, man. I'm just a hardworking job person trying to get his own money now.
So we are actually running a similar thing for them. Not the Airbnb, but they own this place in the Lozi. So we are running the branding campaign. People are actually inquiring about it. I guess 25,000 rupees for a day, 15,000 rupees a day for
Wow,
ad.
that's a lot.
So we are doing this for them. So
Beautiful.
I'm not sure if you want to talk about the Airbnb part or if you want to talk about the D2C
Thing
part.
is, if I check their page, they are located somewhere where the market for tourists is a lot. Where I work, they just created a different offering. Like if it's because Chandigarh is the place of tourism. So like I just want to increase my revenue more onto the stay side. So yeah, I'm thinking to add a couple of more items like a pool or a nice pickle court, things like that, so that we make it a wholesome experience.
Mhm.
But before that, I just want to know till I make enough money, like how should I go about making more bookings on it? Because their algorithm is also going haywire. I worked very hard on their 5-star reviews,
Mhm.
very hard. I have a very basic website.
So if you could just let me know what is your current marketing channel in terms of acquiring.
See, I haven't done any other ads than Instagram's awareness ads, to be honest. I haven't followed the full funnel system. Is it different than Synapse? What you guys follow?
It does actually. So Sanidhya just covers the Facebook ads part in terms of generating good quality traffic at a cheaper cost.
Yeah.
But our way of working is basically how to convert that traffic into recurring customers.
Okay.
It's gonna be like that is the old school method, sending traffic and just having a telecaller call the leads.
Hmm.
But that is a lot of heavy lifting, and that also depends on the response time as well.
Correct.
So how we can automate it, how we can reduce the response time, how we can make sure that instead of dependent on a human being, how we can use the automations, email, WhatsApp sequence, and everything to make sure that everything is in sync.
Correct. So yeah, like, and I have a great offline market, but I really want to tap even people from Delhi. I think I can easily tap them over here. It may be slow in summers, but I just want to know what's the best way I can increase it for, like, not just booking it for weekends, but
Mhm.
yeah, for other days as well. How would you go about it? As I
Um,
said, I could not say no to your strategy.
so let's talk about the area. So there is a very famous area in Delhi. So we are from Gurgaon. So
Yeah.
in Noida, there is a supernova. On 34th floor, there is an Airbnb for 4,000 people. And it went viral because that building is not very active. It's just that it is on 34th floor. So a lot of people just go through, understand, okay, this is the view, this is everything, right? So just because that reel went viral, everyone started booking it. And there was a spike in the bookings. So first is the social media, you as well. That why is very unique because I have my couple of friends in network who usually talk about the theme-based Airbnbs, and there are a couple of them in Delhi as well,
Yeah.
right? So instead of just pushing through ads, because if we just run the ads, it's very simple because you already learned it from the course as well, not that tough of a job.
Hmm.
But we need to have one attraction point to your Airbnb.
Yeah.
That why this rather than all the other Airbnbs in Delhi, right? What is
Okay.
that USP?
Yeah.
So we need to create that and we need to push it through social media. So first step, instead of running ads, first step would be if you could hire some influencers, if you could run some branding campaigns.
Yeah.
This couple of influencers.
But
So
I control on like their content, which I mean never turned out to be so great. Like micro influencers, you'd say 50, 60K wale followers, and people like
how many influencers you tried?
3, 4.
One four. So
Okay.
let me tell you. So we have this one person. His name is Abhijit. He was in Sanadhya's community.
Okay.
Very similar. He used to work with USA brand.
Mhm.
Now he's planning to start his company. He's
Okay.
almost ready. We have launched it. So the brand name is something similar to yours. If you're planning sharing the link with yours.
Yeah.
So we helped them to set up everything from scratch. So he came to me from Sanadhya's community. He told me, "Yeah, we want this." So he's basically importing all the products from USA. And it's, I guess, first week since we are running the performance marketing part, he has started getting orders as well. We helped them to at least get, I mean, 25, 30 influences for a quarter. And he has kept almost 1 CR in terms of launching the brand
Wow.
to D2C.
Wow.
So we helped them with the influencers, with the photo shoots, product shoots, everything. So all the images that you're seeing on the website,
Yeah.
our team did it.
Wow. Beautiful. Like it's a very like simple, crisp. Like it's to the point.
Yes,
What's the problem and I just want to buy it. That's it. If I'm interested.
right, right.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, coming back to this, on the Airbnb part, you need to, the point was that you need to have more influencers. It's
Correct.
volume is the game. We're gonna stick to three, four influencers.
Yeah.
We think it will work, but it won't.
Okay. Well,
People can sniff it out. Okay, this is a branded content. So you need to have at least 30, 30 influencers. Give them
okay.
water, give them whatever you want to give it to them, right? And don't try to uh, give them a script or something.
Okay.
Let it be native. Let them do whatever they want. Let them enjoy. Because ultimately people resonate with them rather than the product or place that they're promoting. Right?
Got
So
it.
don't give them script, just give them basic guidance. These are the do's and don'ts. Promote it however you want.
How do you go about incentivizing them? Like, do you pay their fee or do you like, since it's a very small business, it's an Airbnb, all I can offer them is, okay, it's a 18-20K stay. I can just include your food and give you the stay for free. That's how they work. Like, it's more like a barter. How did you?
Totally depends on the negotiation when it comes to the table. So we have this brand Party Passport.
Okay.
So we were running ads. So basically, it's a solo travel company which takes people to Thailand and all the party places
Hmm.
with along with the influencers. So a couple of influencers who are micro, nano, they do it for free. But people who have let's say 1 million followers, so obviously we need to pay them. Right? But
Okay.
it's like a perfect combination of small nano influence plus one big or couple of big influencers to get you that trust, and nano influencers just for the distribution. They will give you the reach, but once the target audience will come onto your Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, they'll see okay they have one big influencer as well to create that trust. So both is need. I mean, we need to have both of them.
So
Nano, right?
influencer part of it.
Mhm.
Like they create reels and all. Do we do something about it, or we just cycle through just generating content through these massive accounts? Like, do I need to follow any ad structure on this, or
Okay, nothing. Very simple framework: hook, story, offer. Very simple.
hook story?
Following the same thing in the ads, in the content, everywhere, even in my LinkedIn. So I was able to grow my LinkedIn using the same framework from 600 followers to 10,000 in just 6 months.
What did you say? Hook story and the last thing?
That is offer, or could be call to action.
Okay.
Hook basically to catch the attention.
Okay.
Story is basically to increase the perceived value. Right. So you might be thinking, let's run Google ads and get bookings.
Correct. I've tried everything here.
I can understand. So how it goes, because that is intent based. So obviously people know what they are looking for. Let's say Airbnb in Panchkula.
Yeah.
I know this is the price that I'll be going ahead with. So if your Airbnb is expensive, obviously I will gonna click on it, but I'm not gonna book it.
Got it.
I'm very much aware what I really want. But if I talk about the Facebook or Instagram, that is interest based. So we have a space. It will be tough to catch the attention, but we have a space to build that perceived value. They might not be looking to book it, but just because the way you catch their attention, you told them a story, you created that perceived value. Okay, this is
Got it.
we are promoting through Instagram influencers, right? And ultimately, you are giving them the offer that usually it is priced around 25,000, but if you're gonna book it within 24 hours, that will be 17,000
Okay.
plus free food, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how we increase the perceived value. So hook, story, frame, offer, give them this framework and let them create content.
Very nice.
Right?
Very nice.
Now, second strategy to actually get the bookings.
Yeah.
You need to spend close to 200, 300 rupees a day. Don't run the lead generation ads. Just simple run the carpet bombing strategy, which is in the Sanadhya's. So by far, how many bookings you had so far?
See, it's very slow at the moment. My weekends are full booked. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, my summers from like we have I think I was averaging 8 to 10 bookings. Like the, I didn't pay a lot of attention. Like everything was organic, like my way of people and all. But
Okay.
when it's good business because I also tap into events, uh, like whatever your Indian wedding rituals, things like that. 50, 70 people. That's high ticket and it's
Mhm.
good money over there. So I would
Mhm.
say it's close to 50% from October to March. Then it slows very down till June. Then it starts picking up in July.
Okay. So you're mostly season dependent. So you
Yeah,
don't
yes, because it's too hot, man. You are in Gurgaon as well.
right. Okay. So in the let's say since the day you started, what is the numbers of bookings you had so far total?
I started in COVID. I never ran ads. I mean, how should I portray it? The number would be 6 to 10 bookings. Yeah.
So 6 to 10.
Average price would be around 18 or
So close to 600 customers you had so far.
yeah, since like we started in 2021, 2020. I would say like 400, 300 customers, yes, easy.
400. All right. So One of the biggest thing that I learned recently that what makes or breaks any business is the list. So, if you just to give you an example, so when Fazo was planning to buy Instagram, right, it was not because that it tech, it was not about that Facebook doesn't have that resource that obviously I can build something similar like Facebook, story section, reel section, they can do it, but they chose to buy it. Reason they had list, I mean, they have that customer base. They can create similar product just like Instagram or much more cooler than Instagram, but they can't get the traffic that Instagram already had. Right? It will be a very tough job to get that amount of traffic on another platform. So they simply buy the platform. Okay, we will have let's say X number of customers. So it's all about the list building on the Airbnb.
Yeah,
So you don't have any control. Your business relies on the season.
yeah,
If more, let's say Airbnb starts increasing their margins, we'll have no choices.
yeah.
So ultimately, you need to have your own list. You're saying you have around three.
Sorry.
Can we revive them, or are we doing anything to get?
I'm out of my 10 bookings, 3 to 4 are returning customers
Mhm,
already.
mhm.
So I just provide them with a minor discount. That's it, nothing else.
But are we doing to get them? Let's say you're saying out of 10, 20, 30% are actually rebooking. But can we
They,
control this?
I don't know how to do that because I haven't made any effort doing this. They are coming on their own.
Mhm,
Yes, as I left my job right now, now I pay in full time attention to these sort of.
mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So the best example would be Zomato Swiggy.
Okay.
So you'll notice whenever you'll go onto the YouTube. Right? So that is not to make you punch an order on Swiggy or Zomato. They're just there to create that recall value. That okay, I don't need to buy anything from now, but
Mm.
I know there are some crazy offers going on Zomato Swiggy. Right? So whenever first thing you plan on Saturday evening, let's have something from the outside. Let's have something from Mama Goto. First option Zomato or Swiggy, whichever is your preference. Right? So it's just building the recall value. Your Airbnb, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So the third strategy would be to actually run some retention marketing. First step is influencers. Second step is basically carpet bombing. So just to get just out of the carpet bombing, you need to have your customer persona. Okay, this is the type of people who earns this much, who has this type of lifestyle, this type of group of friends, right? You're gonna figure out where exactly they live. Let's say, for instance, GK is the perfect place. You have certain pin codes. What you need to do, you need to enjoying in your Airbnb, talking about your Airbnb. If you're running any discounts, right? All the offers, everything. You need to create everything. Then, so next step is you need to target those pin codes. You need to choose specific placements. What placements? Instagram and Facebook. Right? Just spend $100 a day, 100 rupees a day, and you'll actually start getting the eyeballs. Not expecting anything, you'll start getting followers, you'll start getting inquiries, organic inquiries. That I really wanted to understand what is the pricing, how can we book it, some basic questions, right?
I have a team for that. Like I've outsourced something like Saffron Stays and all. Yeah. So yeah, I have a team
You,
for.
you
I
can
just
have one automation AI from Go High level, so they will actually help you to book all the inquiries as well.
no, no.
That
I let these guys do it because people like. I think
much.
percent of bookings people like to have a conversation before then booking.
Absolutely, it does. It does.
Brand.
It depends. I mean, what is the amount of inquiries that you're getting? So, yeah. So, first step, influencers. Second step, carpet bombing. Third step is retention.
Yeah.
So, you need to create your custom audience and specifically ads to them as well, giving them discounts or whatever best offer if they don't look out for discounts. And you need to send them emails and WhatsApp messages
Okay.
through automation.
This would come under retention, the email and
Retention marketing. Yes, yes. Because all the brands, so considering you have a elite class audience, if they're paying 70,000, you need to send them emailers in a form of newsletters
yeah.
rather than just basic text-based emails to
Can I,
create those. Sorry.
can I since I like to read and just grasp or learn new things. Uh, I, I think you and Sanadya have quite similar email templates. Like, is it from that like guy, the King Kong marketing strategy?
I
Sabri,
don't, I don't know. We have a similar. So actually, I don't write all my emails. So my team does. So
I
I'm
mean,
not.
would recommend you because I like your work. Like
Uh,
I'm trying to connect as a professional network. I'll tell you why.
uh,
Talking about my next thing. But
mhm.
I think it's a book you should really like. It's something you can really get advantage from.
Which
Yeah.
book?
Sabri Suri.
Savvy.
Love that guy, man. That got me into marketing. I don't like marketing. I hate it, to be honest. But it gets you money, so I can't say no to money.
I would definitely go and buy this Savvy.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah, newsletter, email, WhatsApp done. Yeah.
So from this, now the last step is once you're doing and implemented everything, retention is there, influencers are there. Now you just need to have a push in terms of marketing. Run the lead gen ads. Very simple. Now run the lead gen ad. Keep a budget of 15,000 to 30,000 a month. Just because you have everything on a social media, because people who wants to choose locations, or let's say even if you're a travel company, hospitality company, then you need to have trust. You need to build trust through Instagram. If you could create some YouTube videos about the property and everything, that would also help.
So the lead gen ads, like they come after I have like done one, two, and the third strategy for quite some time, and then I start running them
At least 45 days or a quarter.
because I'll start building up that audience, which yeah, the same
Yes.
concept of the Mofu thing for lead gen. No, I target.
Uh, so it's like mostly what we are doing. We are not relying on the ads to build that tofu part. We're actually relying on the organic side,
Okay,
right, to create that early touch point. And we
okay.
are running lead gen ad just to capture people who already interacted on our Instagram. So we can obviously create a custom audience, right? Very simple. Next step would be, let's say if you don't want to double down on the ad spend part, you could start running the SEO activities for your website.
I would rather go with the lead gen, but okay.
SEO and GMB, because GMB I would say to start first, because let's say how it goes whenever you start running ads directly for the let's say your property, then what will happen? First thing they will do, they'll check your Instagram. They'll try to search on the YouTube that if they have any videos, walkthrough, and everything. Third, they'll go and check your GMB. What are the reviews, right? So we need to understand how our customers are actually thinking. Let's say if in our case, our main source of getting clients is through LinkedIn and ads. People might go on our YouTube, check out a couple of podcasts, couple of videos. They'll go on my LinkedIn and check a couple of my content. They'll have that trust. They don't come through Google My Business. They don't come through Instagram. I mean, our dream client, people who could pay good money, right? So I would suggest SEO, Google My Business. Last thing would be ads.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so like this is a very small business. I mean, I know I've seen your pricing and everything. Now I'll come to my point, though it's not a sales call by your side, but I'll tell you why
Mhm.
I wanted to connect with you in the first place. Yeah. So like I found a product, like I can be vocal about it. It's nothing to be protected as a moment. So I can just give you an idea.
Mhm.
It's like a cocktail mixer, but it's something very different. Okay. It would be made on order. So we have what did I do? I created a very basic landing page. I ran some ads. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's on the coffee side of things. I asked, I think it was you who mentioned me about Breville back then. I bookmarked it on Discord or I don't know, the WhatsApp community.
Mhm.
So that's where I bookmarked you. Okay, this is the person who knows shit. Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, curious about it, and I created a landing page, and I was unsure about the pricing and what product. So I created three variants of product and different pricing. I started to like I just got hit from one of them. Like I just ran 1,000 rupees ad, and I got a sale of 800-900 rupees. And I was like, wow, yeah, this could work.
mhm.
So that's where I just wanted to be double sure on
Mhm.
what to go for when I start my D2C brand. I found a gap. Yeah, it's like a hybrid version of your instant coffee no one is talking about. That brand. Uh, my key question is how important is our ads when we start something? Because I want to do it on drop basis. Like we roast and do everything on the weekly basis with limited slots. I really want to sell out everything pre-orders because everyone is just throwing like a create exclusivity.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a very like I like my concept, and I believe like if we do it this way, it's easier for me to sell out everything at first and then create repetitive customers.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a product made fresh, very clean ingredients, very health focused, a lot of focus on quality and convenience.
Mhm.
Food just made every weekend, and I just want to create a, before starting, I just want to sell out everything.
Mhm.
So long term, yes, I can consider your
Mhm.
for it because
Mhm.
but I just want to know like how should I go about starting it?
Sure. Could we just share? Could you just share that landing page? I'll just quickly
Oh,
go.
bad at the moment. I mean, it's for my FSI license.
So you told me that you love your product, and I
I,
remember this thing.
and my people, like my friends and everyone, even like I've been around with roasters. Please, as I said, you're giving me more value. I should be paying you for this call.
No, no, it's on us.
And another,
Obviously, it came from the Sanadhyas group. So I obviously try to help people who are in. This looks interesting.
yeah.
Windows.
So the brand name, like it's trademarked both in US and India.
Uh,
Yeah. I like my logo, only that is the thing which is ready. So these are the three products. Out of these, we will be making one, and the pricing and everything is like I don't think we should be going less than this because I got sale for this price.
but that was just one order, right?
Yeah,
Can't say anything.
it's okay. See, I'm not someone who is emotional when it comes to decision making, so you can tell me what's right, what's wrong. But this is not like the 100% of the website. This is just purely for silence. Only my logo is done right now, nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think there is a mistake in the hero banner.
yeah.
It's
It's only for the mobile version. I maybe that would be better if you scroll. So I'm sourcing like the best export quality coffee, and
Mhm.
everyone is doing roasting, but I'm selling them convenience because it's something I am a former barista as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just want to launch a high quality, convenience ready coffee product. No one is doing that. Everyone is just selling beans and everything else. Yeah,
Pre-order.
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. What's the challenge?
My challenge is I'm about to like I've secured everything to begin this, and I want to launch it in June or July. So my challenge is to know how can I create exclusivity of just doing it on batch only launches. Like I just wanna sell it out. Like we start with just 100 units in a month, then 500 and 1000, then 2000. I can go on to the weekends of like batch brewing. Okay, there's a timer going on. You can enlist and then you can buy, and then it would just run out.
Something like jaywalking, but for the FNB.
Uh, it's like, I don't know, all Gen Zs talk about drops. So
Mhm.
I would say it's more on the drop-based exclusivity model that I want to target. Like
Mhm.
when you book a restaurant and they say only limited seats, only
Mhm.
limited units, things like that. I just want to know how to like get the maximum out of my pre-orders.
So considering you wanted to focus on exclusivity, it's gonna be very tough.
Okay,
It's it is the hit rate would be very less, 2%, 1%, because people in 2025 they know that that's a fake phone.
okay,
So even if you try to say that limited product just for 24 hours, they won't believe a shit.
okay,
And considering you're in the FNB, so people needs to try first.
okay.
So what do you think? Who are your head-to-head competitors?
For this thing,
Yes.
head to head, let me just find out. My idea of selling a thing is not selling that very thing. You get
Mm-hmm.
me? Like if I was in the hearing aid business, I didn't want to just sell you hearing aid like a shoe shop, but tell you, okay, you need to hear better. This is it. So same is
Mm-hmm.
for this. Like quality and convenience. But these guys are just selling coffee. I want to sell more onto like the convenience side.
So simple beer and brown rush coffee. Mm. It'll be. So, have you tried doing the competitor analysis? I mean, what exactly how much sales, how much traffic they are generating on a monthly basis?
I haven't done the sales part, only the product development part mostly.
Okay, let's talk about the product side. Uh, what is the
Yep.
cost percentage?
Okay. So let's say if I try to sell it at 700,
Mhm.
yeah, you can take any product like from the brown rush, whatever, 200 ml of concentrate.
Uh,
So cost to make would take somewhere around $200. Packaging would take all packaging would take 120. Shipping would take somewhere from 80 to 150. That's
and payment and gateway charges?
uh, I hadn't checked them out yet, but I think it's not more than
2%.
percent.
All right.
Yeah, so I think we get left with 30 to 45% of margins.
Why 80 to 150 packaging? Oh, sorry, shipping.
I just ran numbers on ShipRocket or elsewhere, like
There
pan.
are two types of weights, dead weight and volumetric weight. Whichever is higher, the charge on that.
Like you can just take 100 on average,
Okay, 420.
because that would come close to or 500 grams or less. So that's how I took it.
Okay, so 50%. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Okay. And what is the CAC that you're expecting on a scale, not on one or two orders, on a scale? Let's say if you plan to spend 10 lakhs a month,
Yeah.
what is the CAC
But
that you're expecting?
cost of acquisition, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you expect only the ads cost?
Mhm.
I actually haven't done that. Maybe like somewhere around 150-ish or I didn't work on this at all at the moment.
Mhm.
As I said, my research has been entirely on the product development side. That's where our USP is. Like the product would give you what a 1.5 or 2 lakh machine can give you in just $700, and it jumpstarts you from instant coffee. And I'm crazy like about coffee, and
Mhm.
I've tried many brands, walked around with many roasters. Our proprietary USP is majorly on the best roast, the cleanest product,
Mhm.
most convenient form. That's it. Highest.
Mhm.
And coffee is expensive, like price wise. So I
Mhm.
have worked on to the sell side of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you read Ace Blend?
Yeah. I really like their marketing. But
I think if we'll try to go on the exclusivity side, it's gonna be tough considering it's a very niche market, right? The way you love coffee, I'm probably sure that there are certain clubs, but that is not a mass market, right?
no
And
worries.
so what we
Yeah.
are promoting, we need to create that market. I mean, we need to stand out in the market, right? So exclusivity gonna be tough.
How
Second,
it. Like I have a great product. I wanna just listen to your strategy on it. I have a great product. Like even for 600 bucks.
hmm,
Like even if I send it to you, I am 100% sure. Double down my money.
hmm,
Or say, wow, yaar, ye kya kar liya? I have a great product. Yeah, I'm
hmm,
sure about that. I have a scientist with me and things like that.
hmm,
So how would you go about launching this? Because I want to do it slowly at scale of
hmm,
like 100 units, then 500, 2000, 10,000.
hmm,
Yeah.
right. So my first step would be, let's say, if I want to be part of this, what I'll do. First
Yeah.
is funnel hacking. Funnel hacking as in I'll take one head-to-head competitor, head-to-head competitor as in the person who's selling something similar, very similar,
Mm-hmm.
same price, same marketing, everything same. I'll try to understand where exactly the traffic is coming from. What is the amount of traffic bringing in? What are the sources? Is it Indian? Is it international? Right? There are a couple of websites, similar web is there, then HRF is there.
Yeah.
Then obviously a lot of you can easily find ads library as well, right? So
Yeah.
step one is funnel hacking to understand traffic generation strategies, marketing strategies, what makes them stand out. Right? Second, I'll try to also plus Amazon, Flipkart also if they're available on that.
Okay.
Right? They'll get me to understand what exactly they are doing in terms of getting their traffic. Second, I'll try to understand their average order value strategies. I'll go through their customer journey. So, let me just share my screen and quickly give you a run over.
Yeah.
That's the homepage, right? I can see a couple of offers. Plus, I need to cross check. Are they running any offers on the ads library? If they're actively promoting their products on the ads library with the same offer, this means the offer is working. Now I'll go through the customer journey. Let's say order now.
Quite long time. Like I get targeted a lot. Yeah.
Now add to cart, buy it now. Just give me a sec. Let's add to cart.
They've done this smartly. Add two products. Their CSE drops.
This is not a very good website, I would say. I
Product
really,
only the label is nice.
I mean, as a performance marketer, I rely much more on the data point rather than look and feel. If you'll see our website, that is very shit from the place you bought it. I know. So, but the customer journey, surprising part, that is very interesting. So that's why I love the data. They did this, you can pair this with, but I'm not sure how many people actually buy that.
It
So,
doesn't pull you. Simple. Yeah. I'll tell you, like, I'm trying to see, I'm someone who's always on the go working and everything.
mhm,
Yeah, I have shit tons of coffee machines downside broken them, but sometimes I don't wanna like pay like spend 30 minutes if I
mhm,
get the job done in like 3-4 seconds and I'm
mhm,
traveling a lot.
mhm,
And even see the gap very interesting to you as well. I
mhm,
or Trident hotels, everyone is just giving you Nescafe when you get customers having Porsches and shit.
mhm,
Like, क्या कर रहे हैं यार ये? Like, it's a 2 thing. Why am I fed with this?
mhm,
So that's where, I just want to try this thing out, to be honest, but
mhm.
the best possible way. So hence I'm here with you. Yeah.
So I wouldn't copy Simple Blue, even though they are offering similar product, but
Yeah.
their sales journey is very old school.
Yeah.
It's like every day they're trying to test a lot of creative. Let's check their ads library.
No, the ads are also very, let's say, uncle sorts, someone age 40.
Simple Blue.
They're not pinpointing the, let's say, the pain.
Mhm.
Like if you're running, you had a nice run 10K, you don't want to drink your Nescafe.
I don't think they are very profitable. They're just running 10 ads.
Isn't that a lot? Like such a brand.
Such a brand. I'm not sure how much they're spending, but that's probably very less. It's 35. Right?
Yeah.
Currently, if you'll check it, in last 7 days, we were running almost 100 ads. We were spending 20,000 rupees a day to,
Okay.
s- to sell this. Just this. If you'll notice our journey, even though our CPC might shoot up any random day, but it's like 17 rupees cone from McD. If you want to buy, then we're gonna offer you. Wanna try Pepsi and Coke as well.
Yeah.
This this is the Coke and this is the fries, and ultimately you end up buying the Happy Meal for 4.
Oh, you use the McDonald's? Like, to be honest.
That's the strategy, McDonald's strategy. So basically, this is how funnel works. But in this case, simple view, they are promoting one product, and every other e-com brand, they're promoting one product, bring the people in, they choose one product and they check out.
Interesting.
But how can you get more money out, right?
Just tell me, like, I have a great product. I haven't worked on the
Mhm,
marketing side yet. And
mhm.
yes, I mean, a lot of marketers say that, but you are someone, if this thing goes well in like, let's say 3-4 months, and I may just hand over the entire marketing side to you guys. But I
Mhm.
have the proof of concept first for myself.
Exactly. You need to have a product market fit.
Yeah, so yeah, I worked very well onto the product side. So
Mhm.
would you get this item sold month on month basis and scale them?
So first is basically funnel hacking. You need to study the competitors. You need to check out who is running the maximum amount of ads. Their ads games are strong. We can't just copy Simple Blue because they're just running 10 ads.
The US, because I was there, like, can I
Yes,
show you?
sir. Sure,
This is
sure.
crazy, and I'm sure you would like them. Trust me, man, I never had a good boss, and I've connected very well with people here. Very well.
Jot, jot too.
Yeah, check this out. Amazing. I forgot the name of the other one as well.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I was talking about. So if you really wanted to understand how actually funnel works, best
Yeah.
place US. So top bottom. They have three. I'm sure if you have got the funnel breakdowns, we have already did that, the breakdown and everything. Can you see my screen?
Just a second, I'm just pulling down the other one as well for you because I started coffee as a dropshipping product in US. I eventually failed, but I found that my brand name was too cool and people got amazed by it, and I thought, why not give it a shot one time? Yeah. So yeah, these two, they're amazing. Like I find them highly interesting what they're doing. Yeah.
Maybe coffee.
Exactly. Like that's my vision, but I would be placed more onto the luxury side of things. Everyone in India is just punching. Like,
See, see
yeah,
the customer journey difference from simple brew to both the. If I talk about the brown rush chicken, basic. I mean, and people pay lakhs, 5 lakh rupees to build a template based website on the Shopify. View card, checkout, and trust me, they are losing money, shed loads of money on the ads. Simple checkout, but Jot or let's say Javi for one-time purchase, because obviously your guys are into the F&B,
yeah,
your mostly business will be built on the recurring basis. And there is this crazy tool by Sanadhya, the track 30, not promoting, just because I've been using it. So
it's nice. It's nice. I've seen it as well.
it
Yeah,
actually give you an idea, okay, what is the repeat purchase, at what time you need to start remarketing campaigns.
okay.
So it's going to be costly if you buy one time, so that they could obviously get more money out of your pocket. But if you go and try to be on a monthly basis, then you could save more money. And I'm sure there must be another. See, they are actually upselling. These are like Coke and fries. I want to add this. I want to add this, and ultimately, as we end up buying the Happy Meal for $45. Same goes for Javi. These are like Cokes and fries.
But they are beautiful websites as well. Like,
Absolutely.
for the, yeah.
And they're actually making more money. I'm sure there must be a ton of ads. Plus, I mean, it is so much conversion driven that all the objections are being handled throughout the journey. It's like hand holding and walking through step one, step two, step three, and just give us the card and we'll send you the product. Free shipping, no contracts, surprise, out of stock, everything. But if I compare with the Indian brands, so they count themselves as performance marketers, but ultimately they work as a template based, not doing heavy lifting. That's the harsh
I
truth.
never wanted to do anything in marketing. Agencies I've dealt with were so bad. I ended up learning myself out of these things now. Yeah.
It happens. It happens. I mean, I used to be in the similar situation. Okay, I used to just copy the what everyone is doing, but yeah, this is what is required. So yeah, you need to obviously go to the US market because your product is very niche, understand their USP and everything,
Yeah.
and obviously people are following the West very well. So you need to instead of copying the brands who are running in India, just Jot and Javi copy, but
Yeah.
understand their traffic source, understand their customer journey.
Mhm.
Last, actually buy the product.
I've
Buy the
done.
product,
Yeah.
go through their retention marketing strategies. What is the frequency? What is the messaging they are using in the emails and WhatsApp, in newsletters and everything, right? So this is what is required from the funnel hacking point of view. Next is basically how you wanna actually reduce the this. You need to test. Obviously, you need to A/B test the price as well.
Mm.
So first, second, after the funnel hacking, second step would be to A/B test the price. At what price we could actually run. Plus,
Okay.
obviously, India is a offer sensitive market. So, if you try to, you have two choices. Either if you have plans to get fund, you need to acquire as many customers as you want. Then you have to become offer specific brand, which is something I think you're skeptical about. That you don't want to be fall into that category. So your call. Second, if you want to be brand specific, exclusivity is something that you're looking for. So you can't run offer ads. Never.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Once in a blue moon, once in a year. That's it. So A/B test the price, then choose what you want to become, offer a brand, your call. Second, once this is launched, same strategy. You need to hire influencers, something similar to your Airbnb.
Yeah.
And I would highly suggest you need to check out Ace Blend for their marketing. Crazy marketing.
I
Crazy.
love the creatives to be honest.
Yes.
Faceless and so good.
So you need to hire them because F&B is all about creating that trust. So and you need to have SEO from day one. Even if you're not planning to run the ads, you need to have SEO from day one. It's like
So
investing.
yeah, so like I can't begin with so many offers of bundling and giving it as a happy meal. I can. So how would you go about it? And of course, before we end this call, please
Mhm.
recommend me someone who can like build me a great website like Dot or Javi. Yeah.
We can do it. Not selling you.
I can do it. Actually, I can do it. I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a lot on my plate. A flat sale, running Airbnb, this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but it depends. You need to have your head clear that okay, I want to have a website like Javi, or I need to have a website like the job.
Yeah. Okay.
But for that, you need to have your customer journey sorted first. So, competitor analysis, the funnel hacking is the step one before even getting your hands into the website building part.
Mhm. So the like hiring influencers here, like you won't go with the exclusivity because if I price something around 700-800 bucks because coffee is too expensive. Like the export quality one, the one you try at Third Wave, that is too expensive today.
Mhm.
So like, would you hire influencers for the exclusivity? Okay, they give you the invite link and then you do or no? That would be too much.
See, people love coffee,
Yeah,
and
it's a great drug. Yeah.
it is great. So, people would, I mean, people who really love coffee, they don't mind paying, right? But that depends. I wouldn't suggest you to hire nano influencers or micro influencers. You need to hire someone who actually has a good reputation in the market. Hire them less. I mean, hire let's say one influencer a month. You need to spend heavy on the influencers. So let's say if you have a marketing budget of 10 lakhs a month, whole marketing budget,
Yeah.
influencers, SEO agency fees, ad spend, everything. Spend 50% on the influencers.
Wow.
50% on the influencers.
So
Then
sorry to cut you there. So the niche of influencers when I hire them should be related to the brand or should be related to the interest I'm targeting. For example, my product is so convenient it's suited to someone who's working or is traveling. Then comes the gym people. Like then come the gym. So you got what I'm trying to say over here? Yeah. They
uh,
they
there's a
want
new
but
strategy.
yeah.
So you told me about Sabri Subi. So I'm not sure. So Sabri Subi learned from Russell Brunson.
Okay.
And I still remember the day I read his whole book in just 2 days. 350 pages book in 2 days because I was actually trying to implement a lot of stuff, right?
Okay.
Expert secrets. So there is a concept in the traffic seed, that's the third book in the trilogy, that you need to find your dream customer before actually hiring influencer. That would be the first step. After that would be the next step after doing the funnel hacking, the competitor analysis. Step two is basically draft your customer or dream customer. This is what he'll be doing once he wakes up. Does he play golf? What exactly he is working on? Is he a freelancer working in Bali? Is he a businessman? Is he a sport? Is he into sport? What exactly? The day-to-day routine of him, right? Dream customer. Then you need to find Dream 100. Basically, what
Uh,
exactly do they
what?
follow? Dream 100. Dream 100 is basically
Yeah.
the most time your dream customers spend. Where? Is it
Okay.
on Instagram? In Instagram, what exactly they look out for? Are they in specific coffee related groups? What do they talk about? What is their lingo? Once you understand that, once you figure out, okay, this is the dream customer, this is the dream 100, then you're easily able to find out, okay, these are the influencers that I need to hire. Not some any random because just because they are famous, right? So this is more like a market research part. Obviously, there are agencies who charge shitloads of money for this to create from computer analysis to, but yeah, nowadays obviously they'll do chat GPT.
Yeah.
So you need to do step one, step two, then comes the step three of building the website.
Okay. So website you're saying I should do it on my own.
You can do it on your own.
Okay.
As a founder, the more you're inculcated in terms of doing stuff, but to be honest, you need to focus on the strategy part more in terms of understanding how it works. The way we are having conversation, it is about understanding. But if
Yeah.
you try to get your hands dirty, do everything good, but I would rather prefer to save time rather than just save
As
money.
well. Like, yeah, that's the reason I'm trying to increase my income sources. One is Airbnb, one the other would be the mini cafe, and the mini cafe would have this very product
Mhm.
to bridge the gap of learning, and this entire thing would then the scale up online. That's my part about it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a great plan. So I think you got a lot of idea. You're talking about a lot of stuff. You need to actually implement it. You just need someone who could do it.
dude, I owe you a good consultation fee.
Nothing, nothing. Just because you came from San Andreas, that is the thing.
No, that's very generous of you. But like I'm someone who's way too newbie, hardcore on the investing side, finance, but I'm way too newbie for marketing. And it's interesting to me how the concept of ROI was explained in the Saudi Suri's book. I finished it on a 16-hour flight. So
The fast reader, more than me.
yeah, I didn't like reading, but as I said, if it makes your dream happen, you have to. So this thing is my dream, the coffee thingy. I do see it to go big.
Mhm.
I researched very well on Rage, other things, and Rage, and okay, I don't like sleepy oil, very bad products.
Mhm.
Uh, Rage was doing 75% of online sales, the
Mhm.
entire organization. It's crazy. So
Mhm.
that boils down my like what I wanted to ask you in the very first thing, how important are ads when we launch something? That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So ads, coming on to the ads part, not that important, to be honest.
I can start with friends and families because I was also like I want to be the bigger fish in a smaller pond, and
Mhm.
Chandigarh is something which I would rank to be people with great like income.
Mhm.
Like after Pune and everything, I also checked on Blue Tokai sales and everything else.
Mhm.
I was thinking, what if I could dominate this local market
Mhm.
and then scale it downwards?
That could be a strategy. So what I have seen a lot of founders, what they do, they directly jump onto the ads. Hey, even let's start running the ads
Hmm.
as soon as possible. And that is their biggest mistake. So it's like if something is working on the smaller area, let's say on a Chandigarh level, and you're able to get the sales. So if something is working on the organic end, it is good to actually add some money
Yeah,
and amplify it. But what they do is they directly start running ads. So if you're not getting sales organically, you'll be just end up burning more money. You'll get few sales, but the cost per acquisition will be very high, and you start uh, pressurizing on the marketers that you're not doing the good job. But the point is the product market fit is not there.
got it.
So if
Got
you're
it.
able to get sales organically, ad will just amplify it. So very simple.
Okay. Very well said. You should also write a book later on.
I think
Uh,
we are planning. To be honest, I'm not sure how to get to know about this. So I'm actually traveling 15th of May to Rishikesh for 15 days. Trying to write a book. We'll be launching it.
nice, nice, nice.
Mm.
Nice. Anyway, I think that's about it. I have a lot of work to do on my end, so I would just appreciate your time taken on this. No formalities. I am someone who really wanted your strategy.
No worries, no worries. I'm sharing my EA's number, right? So
Yeah,
her name is Parul. If you need anything, let's say if you need certain free case studies that how we are actually implementing some of the strategies for the e-commerce brand. So there was this brand, they were doing crazy money on the offline market.
yeah,
So they were selling watches in the Noida, Meerut, and they had multiple branches. They were
yeah,
doing crazy good on offline, not able to run ads,
yeah.
doing less than 50,000 sales. And once we implemented our strategies onto their e-commerce store, we started doing 7x of the ROAS. The orders were prepaid or prepaid orders. So she's Parul. If you need anything, any case study, any brand, anything, right?
I think
You
she
reach
called
out
me
to me.
today. Yeah,
Just let her know if you want to get on a call. I would love to help you out because considering you're just in a setting up phase, so obviously you might be needing more than help.
yeah, yeah. No, no worries. No judgments. I may do a lot of mistakes, but I just want to get the job done. That's it. That's
Thank
my mentality.
you.
Yeah. So, yeah, and also one more thing, I signed up to your the funnels, the Happy
Mhm.
Meal.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, it's nothing. You're doing a great job to spread knowledge.
You haven't received it, is it?
No, I have actually. I think there was a typo on my end, so I have used the wrong email. If you can just correct it, that's my right email.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. And
I think it came to.
can you see my screen? This is your number, right? I can see you have opened couple of emails.
Yeah, I opened another account with the right email, but
Uh,
I subscribed from the wrong email.
I can see it is invalid. Email is invalid.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
So
that one is wrong. It's SHRAY Mehta 4S.
SHRAY, not E, right?
Yeah, sorry about this.
Oh, it does not work. Oh, okay. So what I do, I'll ask the backend team, they'll do it. You'll be getting an access for the community. So just quickly give you a run through.
Also, I'll join the Sanidhyas one once I get the money rolling. I'm not paying it for the Discord because
No, I'm
it's
not active on Discord.
a track on Discord, man. Like with so much going
So
on.
I find it very complicated on the Discord. So that's why I'm not very much active, but I'm planning
That's
to get started. So if you'll see, this is what you'll be getting access to. We have close to 945 members in the
that's
same
amazing.
space.
I saw 700 something.
So actually, we are not trying to scale. We wanted to go in the US market very soon. So you can find all the resources, top three funnels, and calculators and the sales funnel breakdown. I'll ask Parul. She'll talk to the backend team and they'll give everything.
Perfect.
All right. All right, Shay. Thanks for hopping
Okay.
on the call. It was lovely talking
Yeah,
to you.
thank you. Yes, and just let me know if you know anyone to save me time for the website part. Uh, Otherwise, it's going to be a very long task for me. I have a lot of
If
things.
you want, we can take care of the website, but you
Just
need to
let me.
do two steps.
Okay, no worries. Like, just let me know. Like, if it works out in the budget, I'll definitely go ahead.
Sure, sure. That depends on the first step, two steps. Now, once you give me, okay, these are the requirements, these are the customers that we want. So that requires a lot of hardcore coding. Basically, liquid language is required in the Shopify.
Okay.
So if you want to get a website done in just the template based, obviously people can charge you peanuts. But if you want certain customer journey and everything, that would be a little expensive.
Can you just give me a like ballpark? Is it like under a lakh, over a lakh?
Under lakh for template based, yes.
Okay.
If you just want to get started, okay, that let's start with the basic template based website. Obviously, SEO tags, everything would be there to get some few traffic rolling on the website. But once you think, okay, actually there's a problem on the journey side, now starts implementing everything. We can do that as well.
Okay. Let me see. I'm open to this. Like as I said, June or July, I'm trying to launch this out.
Sure.
My work has been a lot on the product side, but yes, I'll dig down on this thing. And please keep this safe. Like I've spent 2 years researching about this.
Absolutely. This will be just between you and me.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks
Okay.
so much. And feel free when you plan a trip to Chandigarh, I'll show you around. And yes, you can stay at the Airbnb as well. That's all.
Ah, thanks. Thank you so much.
No
That's
worries.
great. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Thanks, Vishal.